It is I, your friendly neighborhood newsman, Gandhi Quiggs, founder of Dome Crack Nation Media and Fashion Outlet. People, see that? See that? Dome Crack, baby. Dome Crack. Dome Crack. See that? Dome Crack. You need that merch, man. Holla at your boy. You're now tuned to F.T.R. Television, episode 275. To all my YouTube viewers, TikTok viewers, Facebook subscribers, everybody subscribe to each and every one of my platforms or follow me on each and every platform. Gandhi Quiz 100, every account. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The director of the FBI, Kash Patel, was given some very disturbing news. I'm guessing this had to be today. So, let's dig into it. Kash Patel's lawsuit against the Atlantic Monthly for 285. He was suing for $285 million, yo. $285 million for defamation of character. So the funniest thing happened today with homeboy, right? He goes into court today, and they said the judge said some of the most disturbing things to him before he dismissed the actual lawsuit. So I want to get into what was said. Check it out.
Is having a real rough time relative to his defamation lawsuits. There are multiple. And one of them was dismissed yesterday by a federal judge. Interestingly enough, though, and this is something that I think is very notable, is that this particular defamation lawsuit against former FBI agent, deputy director, I believe, Frank Figliuzzi, is also involving drinking, is also involving allegations or a quip made on MS Now about him attending functions, very, very light language here, attending functions.
The funniest thing about this is these are character defects that show up at the workplace. And that's why he's going through this. And again, anyone that served under the Trump regime, I can guarantee you that the rest of Congress, the rest of all of the whole hoopla, when his term is over, your career's over. And for some of the motherfucking cases, their career's over now. Kash Patel will not be, he will become the former director of the FBI within the next 6 months, if even. See, this shit right here, he's out of here. Trump administration done fired motherfuckers for lesser shit. This shit is bringing too much attention to what's going on. Apparently, they're saying that you're not taking your job serious due to the fact that you are on company time all the time. You made a statement saying, I never been drinking under the clock on company hours. Newsflash, man. The job that you have, the career that you have take part in, the career path you've chosen for yourself, Mr. Kash Patel, is that job description entails it basically you don't have an off the clock time. You're on the clock even when you ain't on the clock with a position like that. You have to be coherent 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 with the leap year. There is no off time. There is no private jets with utilizing the Secret Service agents to escort your girlfriend around town, her and her friends, or use the private jet for you and your girlfriend to fly from motherfucking Washington D.C. to Los Angeles for lunch. You can't do that kind of shit with this job. But he has been, look, for the life of me, the first time I ever seen anything on Kash Patel, right, was 2-3 years ago when he himself, Kash Patel himself, was on podcast. I think he was a host of a podcast. I think he had his own podcast. But he's on podcast saying, why won't they release the Epstein files? Why won't they do this? And they just need to release him. That's what everybody was saying until they become part of the regime that is the cover-up for them. Now he's saying things like, well, if there was any credible information saying that Donald Trump, blah, 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 we would definitely act on it. No one believes that. Nobody believes that you would act on it when the shit that's slipping through the cracks implicates the president in wrongdoing with underage girls. The redacted documents indicate these things. I don't even know how the shit is slipping through the cracks to where they're not even catching certain things to redact. But you are the driving force of this cover-up, Kash Patel. You're the driving force of it because you're like his personal security staff. You utilize the entire federal government's power. The whole power structure is catering to President Trump's wishes. So you're not even, at this point, you're not even focused on the American people. That's what they hired your ass for, to protect the American people. Well, the American people is becoming lunch meat waved around a cage full of fucking hungry lions. Okay? They're not concerned with America's goodwill when you're involved in certain schemes, certain conspiracies, certain demographical issues. Meaning, why are you in New York when you need to be in Washington, D.C.? Why are you over here when you should be here? Why are they saying that you are getting locked out of computers that you're losing access to and you're the director of the FBI? Why are they saying that they had to use instruments to enter locked, barricaded rooms to see? Because you were unresponsive at the job. These are the things that you are doing. You can't blame the media for reporting stories that are being reported to them. People around you, your colleagues, they're the ones that are doing you wrong. The information about you being intoxicated and incoherent at the job is crazy to me, because apparently it seems like you got people around you that don't like you at all, that work for the Bureau, that you are the director of. Apparently there's people around you that do not like you. It should be no reason why information is getting leaked about you in the public from the fucking FBI, from your job, from your establishment that you are the sole director of. I see you having that job another 4 months. Shit, you might not have it in another 4 weeks, the way Trump probably already got your replacement lined up and ready to go right now. So again, Kash Patel, was it worth it? And then you still might face criminal charges after he's out of office. This shit is crazy. But hey, sometimes the things you bring upon yourself will claim your good health, boy. F.T.R. Television episode 275, live and direct. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit, nigga.